lakad matatag!
Normally.
He's also pretty good against Brood.
What?
Okay.
Glimpse, level 1, I'll hold
Early
that thought.
glimpse, Immersion in some trouble on the run. Boulder smash, but first blood for Fishman coming in for air. That could have been big for him, and we've got another glimpse from Fishman, but the roll in from Immersion. Now the cookie lands. Watson in some trouble. On the run, the Scatterblast comes through. One more right click needed as the Snapfire gets the kill.
Has 12 magic wand charges. Another roll.
Got the wand, but the
He's
roll.
looking for an angle.
2-1 Immersion under the tower and ready. He's here with this Snapfire and another Scatterblast to secure the double kill.
It is a consumable, but you're still going to use that mana later on.
Once again, they go to the roll once more, and they get this kill onto the snap, so they'll look for Immersion. Immersion doesn't have any mana to work with. Sunstrike coming in from Stormstormer. That'll be extra damage to potentially secure the kill. One more right click, it goes to... And again, they're looking like they want to go for Supreme, but it's going the other way. Stormer getting chased a little bit. The cold snap onto Immersion. Fishman's also here, so if you try to get away on this Earth Spirit, you're not going to be so fortunate, and they get yet another kill. So there they go. They've got the kill, and they'll take Taomi in trouble. Supreme landing the stun, so this is a very dead Tree and Protector. Top lane, kinetic field. Kiss is coming in.
Can he
got
dodge
a silence from the geomagnetic grip, but the damage. Watson just on the edge ends up dead.
Ooh, stop the rolling boulder with the
roll
cookie.
Stopped with the cookie. The kill is still there. Immersion gets it, and 3 heroes around the board are going to be killed off on Entity. Dash themselves a Phoenix, which they have. Glimpse all the way back, but that's right in the hands of Stormstormer. So he's there with the damage. Icarus dive. Ooh, and the Seeds of Serenity. So Kadaro, Sunstrike off the mark. I think trying to Sunray off the map again, but Static Storm will stop that.
He's like, yeah, we had
even that much more secure. Katayomi is near Immersion, but they don't spot each other even with that sentry down.
Fishman in trouble.
Ooh, the roll goes towards Stormstormer. They've got the glimpse out of Supreme. He still lands the stun. That lines up the kisses, but Fishman, he doesn't want to kiss. He's still going to get taken out by Supreme at the end of the day, but it's just Fishman, and that honestly set up like it could have been a little bit more. I want to say maybe here. Coming over, Immersion with the roll. Ooh, misses it all. Overgrowth comes in, but it's over to the side. They should be able to get the kill onto Immersion. The kisses are dropping down onto the side of Entity. Watson in some trouble, trying to run. The Static Storm is going to be placed onto 2 of these heroes with the BKB being popped by Odeker. He's chasing down Watson, but the BKB is going to run out in just a moment, so they might be able to turn this on. Odeker got maybe a little bit hesitant as he felt the BKB wearing off.
Ooh, very interesting build on Toby.
Tornado. And the kinetic field is not in time, but they do have the glimpse. Now the roll over, Immersion's going to land, and he's going to land it on a Fishman, but the damage coming in from Watson now rolls out. They've got the blink as well as the Scatterblast. Zibe going back as Boulder Smash hits onto a couple. They've got the Static Storm down as well as the kinetic field. The BKB's going to be popped by Odeker. They'll look over at Toby. He gets out of the high ground, but the Sunray from Kadaro burns him away. They go to the Fire Snap Cookie with the BKB running out on Odeker. Can they turn on this one? They don't have a lot of health left on Watson. They've used that glimpse. The damage from Jibe. He's got the Mortimer's Kisses coming in once again. The Sunstrike off the mark. These heroes are not dying on the side of ITB until now in Tornado.
Kataomi.
Oh, Jibe.
Ready to backstab.
Yeah, here he comes. Kataomi comes through, and Nature's Grasp on the ground. They'll commit to the Overgrowth. This should give the damage needed and the time needed for Toby.
Kataomi with the Shard and Blink. Double root as soon as he used guard.
Damage coming in from ITB. But they wrap so far out and around. They might just find the front team. Watson, who needs to get away, but they end up going on a Stormstormer. Supreme's coming through with the BKB being popped by Stormstormer as well as Watson. Odeker got his off as well. He'll go to the ult, and now they'll look over to try and get this kill onto Toby. Toby taking some right clicks. The Sunstrike's coming down with the Overgrowth being placed by Kataomi. Is it going to be enough? Fire Snap Cookie over to the back, but they get the kill onto Odeker. They're going to take out the CK. They haven't lost anybody just yet with the right clicks coming in. Immersion with a Magnetize. He's doing some damage here. Fishman getting low. They'll take out Fishman. They'll end up losing Immersion. A 2-man stun on both Watson and Stormstormer, but Supreme going the other way as Toby gets the kill. Zibe's going to be next. The Fire Snap Cookie lands on 2, and this is a dead Snapfire for hero.
You know, a good position for a couple of years back. But this refresher will cause a lot of issues. BKB, and then another
tornado.
one. He needs the pop
Odeker,
it.
he's caught, but goes to the ult once again. Watson with a BKB on perfect timing as Immersion came in with the roll. He's going to roll his way out, do the chase. They've got the glimpse into the Static Storm. It's onto the Phoenix. Odeker over to the side with a stun thrown onto Toby. But Supreme, look at the damage he's taking from Watson. He needs to be careful. They've got the Leech Seed onto the Leshrac. They go to the Fire Staff Cookie to get him some distance. Toby hit with a 4-second stun as Odeker has got the BKB, but the Overgrowth! Kateomi with a 4-man Overgrowth, but they've got themselves a Supernova as well as a Sunray. They're keeping Odeker alive. They'll get the kill onto Immersion, but they bring Odeker back. They get themselves a second out of the Chaos Knight.
It's a safe spot.
Away from the side of Entity. But Entity, it feels like they completely understand where ITB are at the moment.
Toby picked up Mage Slayer. We've seen this during DI, Tidehunter versus Leshrac.
They're all going to try and flee back to their base, but that's going to be an issue. They look over, they get the kill to Zibe. They're already taking the Sapphire with the BKB pop by Odeker. Blink Overgrowth, that's on a 2. Supreme goes to the BKB, but there's the Overgrowth once again. They get the buyback coming out from Immersion, but Supreme and Odeker are going to fall. Kidaro goes down. You've got everybody dead on the side of ITB with the buyback being used by Immersion, but he's disconnected before he's even killed again. They'll get the full team wipe once more, and Entity will take game 1 over into the Breach.
They did manage to get a 3k gold lead.
More problems for Into the Breach. Like, how do they want to start their fights? Oh my god, you're so good, Cindy.
Is in and trying to help out. A little Fade Bolt action. Some right clicks in onto this Brewmaster. Toby through the trees, and Kidaro trying to get in front of him, unable to do so, but I'm not sure that's going to matter. Odeker with the first blood as he takes out Toby. It was a long... Yeah, if you can't get CS in lane, you might get CS on KDA. And Fishman, Bushwhack, Avalanche, Onslaught all thrown his way. Was trying to soul rip and maybe get a decay off, but one lane wasn't going well. The other two were doing relatively decently. Stormer coming up top with the TP. Double damage. Katomi's here too. So Odeker's in trouble. They just need a telekinesis and they most definitely get this kill. Storm.
I know these are gonna TP bottom.
Yeah, they're trying to play in tandem. They've got the pounce that will leash. Trample used by Zibe as I believe he wants to onslaught somewhere. But let's see if he even gets that opportunity. It's not down to the low ground and being close to Stormer. Is he gonna sanity?
He needs another one.
At
Not
least
in
for
range.
now. Ooh, Odeker.
In the laning stage. Went back to jungle. Entity. They are looking for her. And Stormer found her.
Yeah, this is a problem, and well, Odeker, he'll be caught, he'll be killed, and well, that is another death for the Drow. That's a
Supreme being pinged out.
oh,
Where's the follow-up? Toby
Astral Imprisonment.
not close enough. Hits him actually with the Cinder Brew.
Toby comes over with the onslaught. Supreme's gonna drop to Toby. Sharpshooter in, Pulverize on top of Toby. Fishman soul rips. He's got the Tombstone down. Sanities is used, and again, oh wait. Zibe going down to Stormer. The Primal Beast is lost.
It was a nice bushwhack there from Immersion, setting a...
Moving with Immersion.
Storm's dead.
Stormer, Avalanche, Bushwhack, Sharpshooter, and with the toss, they'll dunk him down to the ground and get that kill. Stolen Gust, and that's going to be onto the Drow. They've got this kill on Odeker again. Oh, Onslaught, Primal Split. And here comes Watson. They might be able to take out Immersion very quickly. Watson's got a kill, and over to the side, Avalanche toss. Katomi's gone. Supreme's on the run. Does Toby have any more control for these heroes with some follow-up? It's looking like it's just the Cyclone, back to form, and out of dodge.
Even though Entity lost their OD, they still got...
Can you imagine that was the case? Just ask Gaben straight up. Why does Spectre get plus 20%
If there's
at
a
any time?
Sanking, that's a 100% win rate right there. Toss?
Toss, Toby, oh, right on to Supreme, onslaught in, but the telekinesis is there for Katomi. Watson moving in, and he's got about half health. He might need to be a little bit careful here. Avalanche comes in, Dark Pack used, Soul Rip comes through from Fishman. They've got the Bushwhack on it too, as well as the Acorn shot, but Supreme falls to Stormer. Odeker with the TP away, and Entity again. They find their way in, they find a kill, they find their way out, and somebody to come the other way. As they are shushed, but they are shushed in the fact that they are going to lose Stormer immediately, and now they're going to look over. Yeah, buybacking into this fight Pulverize is there. Odeker in trouble. Spirit Vessel on him. They've got the Pounce leashing him up. So they should be able to get the kill here onto the Drow. They use that Overgrowth, and, well, it doesn't work to save this.
Them start munching on his strength. Smoke from Into the Breach. We saw Into the Breach smoking multiple times in the previous game, not being able to find anything. But this time around,
Bushwhack, Sharpshooter, Avalanche Toss, Onslaught.
dead for 80.
Yeah, he bopped back in the last fight, so that is a long time to be dead for.
Slark, one of the heroes that can easily rotate, and he's deeping to tier 2 tower, ready to take a fight.
Avalanche, Astro Imprisont's going to be on the Rubik. Rubik trying to run. The Sharpshooter means it's going to miss. They've got the Telekinesis. They look over at Zibby. The BKB's going to be used here by the Primal Beast. They go to the Overgrowth and toss up into the air, but Overgrowth there. And now the right click's coming in from Watson. They've got the Hurricane Pike. Odeker on the run. Sanity's going to be dropped down, but they've got the Astro Imprisonment as well on Odeker, so they're going to have the lockdown. Can they get the kill with the BKB being popped? Katomi's right there. Looks like Odeker's going to fall. It'll be to Watson, and they'll also take out Kadaro. So they're going to find Zibe. They'll go to the BKB immediately. Can they stick with him? He should be able to onslaught and find some distance. They also found eyes on Odeker. So it's going to force the TP over from the Hoodwink. They go to the Spirit Vessel. They've got the onslaught from Katomi, and the onslaught coming in from Zibe. A Bushwhack on 3. The damage with the hypothermia as well as the Pulverize. They will get the Aegis out of the hands of the Sark. They'll take out Toby. And now this fight's going all the way for Into the Breach.
Good silence.
They look over at the Sark. He's going to be silenced up, killed off, and taken out by Immersion. The Overgrowth comes in, it's through on a Fishman. They take a 4th, and they get the Aegis. They get Flashing. Pounce misses. Gust, Dark Pact, Astro Imprisonment. Immersion comes in with a Bushwhack. That lands on a Stormer. That means Supreme's going to be able to follow it up with an Avalanche, but the BKB goes off by Stormer on the back lines, though. Odeker trying to get some distance between him and the side of Entity. Toss up into the air. Watson away. The Tree Volley comes in. It's going to be through on a Toby. They get the kill on this Brewmaster. They'll look over at the rest. They've got the BKB popped by Odeker, so now Watson in and out. They go and try to leave once again. Katomi ends up dead. Stormer trying to fight Supreme, though. He's right here with them. Odeker doing a lot of damage. The Tree Volley's down, and they get the kill on the OD. Here comes Watson, though, as Brewmaster coming back. He's got the Primal Split available. The right clicks are starting to stack up. He's got 31 on the Essence Shift. Here comes Toby with the Primal Split going after Odeker as well as Zibe. Zibe stunned up thanks to the Earth Panda. Right clicks in, but they've got the Pulverized Dark Pact, and he's out. They get the kill to Zibe. Avalanche as well as the toss. The Tree Volley, the Sharpshooter. It's not going to be enough. Stormer comes back into the fight looking over at Immersion. They've got the right clicks coming through. They've got Odeker locked up via the Pounce, but they're buying back. They go after Watson. They get the kill to the Sark. He doesn't have buyback. Fishman taken out via the Onslaught, and on the run is Stormer. Not wrap all the way around. Avalanche comes in, volley, and Katomi is dead. He'll buy back the BKB as well as the Onslaught. The Sharpshooter, the Pulverize, they're in on Fishman. They buy back on Bolt. They go to the Primal Split. They'll go to the Pounce. They've got the leash. It's onto the Hoodwink, but it's up onto the cliff. And now they're in trouble. Overgrowth was used. The BKB duration for Watson's going to be done before he's even able to get onto the low ground. They've got these decays coming through. Kadaro taking a lot of damage. Watson starting to stack up this Essence Shift. The Sanity Clip's going to be dropped down onto Immersion, but Immersion's going to be able to survive. One click from dead. Watson gives up on that because he's getting too far away. Pulverize used by Katomi. It was stolen. It's onto Odeker. They've got the Pulverize now. It's onto Watson. Watson needs to be careful. Force Staff going to be used by Katomi to get this Sark out. They also have the Astral Imprisonment on him. They get the kill on Fishman. They'll take the Undying. He doesn't have buyback. The Pouncing up onto the high ground. The Gust is through, but they have caught themselves. Odeker, he's away from the rest of his team. They'll get the kill. He's got buyback. They've got Immersion on the run. As Scan, that was on Odeker. He needs to be careful. He needs to get out of here. Katomi, look at the distance on the telekinesis. Oh no, this is a problem. The Sanity Eclipse comes through, and now they're going to look over as they've got Odeker out and away. The Tree Volley doing a lot of damage as the Onslaught comes in from Zibe. They've got the break. It's going to be through onto the Sark. Sark trying to do the damage. He lands the Pounce and leashes up this Primal Beast. Primal Beast on the run, though. The Upward's going to be activated. They've got the Pounce. They'll leash him again. They'll get the kill on Zibe. He's dead for 90 seconds. He does have buyback. And the next one on the list is going to be this Tree Protector. Kadaro, he'll fall. His dead body forced that onto the cliff. It's just a remnant of its old self. Kadaro, Supreme's over here. He's within the trees, and he needs to be careful. This Tree Volley could just blow up Watson if he's not too careful. The Onslaught, the Pounce, the Pulverize. He's killed so quickly. He needs to be very careful coming back with the second life. Supreme's over to the side and not looking to go in just yet. Immersion, ooh, Refresher. They've got the Hex. It's going to be through onto the Drow. They got the Sanities. Supreme all the way on the back. Still not going in just yet with a BKB going to be popped here by Zibe. Supreme looking for the opportunity. Here he comes with the Tree Volley. The damage is going to be on a Fishman, but he doesn't quite have it. He doesn't kill off the Undying. They look over as the Tree Volley is going to be thrown by the Rubik. Here comes Rubik jumping in. Oh, stolen pulverized out of the Primal Beast. They'll slam his head into the ground and get the kill on Zibby. They'll look further with the pounce. These heroes on the low ground, force step out of the high ground by Odegaard, trying to run away from Toby, but they've got themselves Tiny. The tree volley from the Rubik coming in. Supreme in trouble, but he goes to the tree volley zone. Watson taking a lot of damage. He's dead. The tree volley was enough. They've got the damage coming in from the Drow. They'll look over at Toby. They'll get themselves a third, and he's going to be in trouble. They've got the two-man bushwhack coming into these remaining heroes. They look over to the OD, who will astral imprison himself. He's on the run. Katomi over to the side, but he's not going to be able to help the OD. He's tossed him into the air. They get the kill. Supreme with a double kill, and another tree volley coming down. But Katomi, with a TP out, escapes, and Entity lose their advantage.
Again, they found all the tier 5 items. They just need to...
Ex Machina.
Ooh.
That's what you wanted.
Necronomicon,
Bushwhack on a 2, and now they're going to go over. Watson, they've got themselves the tree volley coming down. Stormer down to about half health. The BKB is going to be popped around the horn. They got the right clicks coming in. Supreme's going to be taking a lot of damage, and he's going to fall. The Divine Rapier is going to be on the deck with the 70s clips. Drop down on these heroes. Zibbe in trouble. It's picked up by the Sark. He's got the Divine Rapier. The Bushwhack's coming in. The Bushwhack on a 2. Supreme's coming back in. They've got the Avalanche. They'll look for the toss. The Astral Brute's going to save them both. Both these heroes get saved. Watson's going to be low. He's still going to survive. The Bushwhack comes in. They're going to drop the Divine Rapier. Once again, it's going to be in the hands of Kadaro. The Gust coming out from Katomi. They got themselves the Rubik with the silence, but is it going to be enough to get the kills here? Odegaard sitting low. The Weekend is going to be hot. They've got Toby over to the side, as well as the Gust stolen again by Katomi. Toby, Lotus Orb on him. They're not doing the damage. They get the kill on Supreme. They'll take out Odegaard. They've got buyback available on the drone with the Divine Rapier in the hands of this Tree Protector, but they don't have Tiny anymore. He is gone out of this game for so long, and the question is, does Entity have enough to take it out and take the game? Kadaru being a nuisance, but here comes the Ex Machina. They've got themselves the Hex. They'll get the Hex out on a tree, and they'll get the kill here on a Kadaru, and Stormer with another one dominating now, and he doesn't have buyback either. Divine Rapier dropped on the deck. Watson's going to pick that up.
Rapier.
Tower damage looks a little bit better with that.
Most definitely.
They go in with the Hex. They've got Zibit going in. There's the Pulverize on a couple of these heroes. Here comes Watson. They go to the Sanities, and now they're going to refresh. Stormer with the BKB once again. The right click's coming in. They've got themselves the Hex onto the Drow. Drow trying to run, but the telekinesis comes in, and it's from Katomi. They get the kill on Odegaard. Zibit's going to fall as well. Immersion in the base. It's a full team wipe. Entity, they were down by 16,000 net worth, and they're going to get him out alive thanks to the Astral Imprisonment from Stormer. They fought back on Immersion, but it's not looking like it's going to matter, and it should be Entity to take the series 2-0 if all stays as planned.
Into the breach, still thinking how we can win this game. What's the plan? 2 full minutes. Crazy game in this second one, but yeah, they're just gonna go with the Divine Rapier through.
Backdoor?
We did buff the backdoor, but it seems like it's not enough.
Can they move forward to stop this? Bushwhack, no. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the series.